Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome back. Breaking news. Oscar De La Hoya has lost his mind. Look, let's just dig right into it honestly and objectively as possible. Oscar De La Hoya on the prospect of fighting Canelo Alvarez, where he states never back down from anybody. We'll have to wait and see. And look, let's just break down his exact quotes. This is according to BoxingScene.com, where Oscar De La Hoya was asked by Chris Mannix of the Chris Mannix Sports Illustrated Boxing podcast, would he be open to a fight with Canelo Alvarez in 2021? And he stated, I don't know. When he was further pressed on it, he said, well, it's crazy, but not that crazy. He went on to state, and I quote, Canelo is an amazing fighter. He's the best. He's pound for pound champ. He hits like a mule. I don't know, Chris. You're throwing me in the fire here, but that's a challenge, and I never back down from anybody. But we'll have to wait and see. And we do understand with Oscar De La Hoya's career, he's never ducked a fighter in his career. And, I always respect Oscar De La Hoya for that. But this is a huge, enormous statement. And we know that Canelo Alvarez has a lot of ill sentiment towards Oscar De La Hoya. You've seen comments where, Oscar De La Hoya has come out and say it's all business between me and Canelo. We've seen where Canelo come out and say it's only a working relationship with Oscar De La Hoya. And we've also seen where Canelo Alvarez has stated there's no loyalty in Oscar De La Hoya. We know that, Canelo Alvarez gym is off limits and they have banned Oscar De La Hoya from the premises. So, you also see Oscar De La Hoya stating that he could come back recently in the last few weeks, stating that he could do some damage in the 154-pound weight class. Hashtag the comeback, hashtag golden boy. So we understand Oscar De La Hoya thinking he could come back, thinking he can compete, and also thinking that, he's never backed down from a challenge. So if he did fight Canelo, it would more than likely have to be at 160 where the guys could meet in the middle. But let me just be honest about this situation as we see it. And, honestly, Canelo Alvarez would slaughter Oscar De La Hoya. Canelo Alvarez would body Oscar De La Hoya. He would make him never want to even think about boxing. He would want to make him release him from his own contract. He would never want to see Canelo Alvarez again after the beating that he would take at the hands of the number one pound-for-pound fighter in the world in Canelo Alvarez. And, Canelo would be willing to take a pay cut for this type of fight, I would have to assume, because there's so much ill will between these two guys. We got to be honest and unbiased about it. At the end of the day, Oscar De La Hoya would be an absolute idiot, a moron, and a dummy to take this fight, because this would not only, just destroy him physically, but break him mentally. But once again, unbiased as always, it's the IBFP.